Alrighty, YouTube, we are recording now, and today we are playing some Doki Doki Literature Club, and yeah, and so let's hopefully I don't mess up too much on the reading. I am streaming this on my Twitch. It should be in the description, and yeah, let's start with it. Okay. Hello? Hello? Okay, yay, it works. It like wasn't appearing for like a minute. Let's go through the settings. Okay, this is really freaking bright. Unseen text after choices. So it doesn't give you a lot of options. It's like really bright. Do you not see how saturated my face is? Oh well. Alrighty. We will edit all that out, by the way. My face just looks so white. Let me try doing this. I'm just trying to mess with my... Okay. I look so white. You can't change the colors. This is all the settings. Okay. Look. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Okay, I will edit all that out. Okay, we are gonna do the name that I seen that was hilarious. Can I not? No? Okay. So we're gonna go with this name. Here we go, guys. Hey! Oh my god, it's gonna be so bad. Oh yeah, I forgot. Can we just go like this? No? Oh. Ooh. I see. Okay. I see... Can I just do this? I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might be drawn to herself. Oh, I can do this. Okay, this is great. This is gonna work out pretty nice. And by the way, welcome everybody in my stream. Love y'all. That girl Sayori, I can't pronounce the words either. Sayori, my neighbor and a good friend since we were children. By the way, this is just a warning. I should have said this to me. Warning, there is a lot of like there's a big warning when you start this game and stuff like that, so just letting everyone know. 18 plus for this stream, please. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost felt better off running away. However, I just sigh and ideal in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori, Jesus Christ, catch up with me. I overslept again, but I caught up to you this time. Maybe only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Eek! You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, boner son. Uh, well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think that we're a couple or something like that. Fine, fine. Stupid, sorry. Just stupid waving her hands. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have to. You don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Yes, I do. Bet. Big bet. Whatever you say, sorry. Like a noob. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly words are hard. So me putting this on YouTube is like such a bad idea because I'm just going to show the whole world how hard it is for me to read out loud like we were in 4th grade again, with other students making their daily commutes. By the way, Boner Son, have you ever decided on a club to join yet? No, stupid head. A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any of you stupid clubs. Okay. I haven't been looking either. Eek! That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Should I do voices like that, guys? No. No, I know it's really bad. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sorry, likes to worry about a little bit too much about me. Excuse me. When I'm perfectly content by getting by on an average while spending my free time on games and anime. #anime. I was just talking about how I'm worried about that you won't learn any socialize. You won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. You think I'm going to college, bro? Party all night long, okay? Yeah, my life is to stream and only stream into the stream god, so there is no college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know, and I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a net in a few years because you're not used to the real world. No, sorry, you trust me, right? No, I do not. Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right, you stupid little. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little bit? My tryness is like this. This is how much I'll give you. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least for a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Jimmy Neutron looking mother. School is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall because I'm suicidal and looking for an ounce of motivation because, you know, Blink-182's all my life. Clubs. Sari wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Anime. Okay, hello? Sorry. What the hell are you doing here, kid? Sari must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I looked around and realized that I'm the only one left in the class. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed! You don't even need to wait up for me if I'm going to make you late to your own club. Okay, I'm turning off this AC. I don't know if you guys can hear me or hear it in the background. I am gonna do this a little bit because I am screaming into my mic a little bit. I thought I'd make. I thought I might need some encouragement, so I thought you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Come to my club. Sorry. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your stupid fucking little club, you stupid little. Eek, meanie. Eek, meanie. Sari is vice president of the literature club. Solid. Not that I was never ever aware that she'd had an interest in any literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she's only did it just because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show up in interest after the one who promised the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature club is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, you know, I have my own motives here. I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member, and Asuki made cupcakes and everything. Oh my god. Don't make any promises you can't keep, homie. I can't tell if Sari is really that much of a airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake, okay? We'll shut you up in your little mouth. Yes, let's go. You know, editing this to YouTube is gonna be really cringe to me. It's gonna be so cringe. God, I wish I had an editor. I gotta wet my whistle, sorry. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to the cupcake for a cupcake. Well, that's not the only thing you're gonna sell your soul to, dude. So one of many things you're gonna sell your soul to this experience. I definitely follow Sari across the school and upstairs in a section of the school I rarely visit, and being generally used to the third-year class and activities. It got really quiet. So quiet. Sari's full of energy, swipes open the classroom door and goes, "Everyone, I got a new member here." Sorry. That's just what I picture her saying in my head when she opens the classroom door. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome, girl one. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sari's always says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Oh my god. Way to kill the atmosphere. Girl 3. Boner-san. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club, SA. So, we are going to start off. We are going to start off with... So, if you've never played this game before, the whole premise... Well, some of the premise, the big premise, is that you go and you have to, like... You don't have to, but... You can do many strategies, and there's many endings to this game that you can get, but I'm looking forward. Don't leave, sorry, hanging. I'm gonna get to her. So you can go either route. You can woo all the girls, or you can just woo just one, and we're just gonna woo one of them, and hopefully we can do it. I'm not much for poetry, and I know some of the game dialect is for poetry and stuff like that, so we're gonna struggle a little bit there, but overall we're gonna try to go for just one girl. I've seen many playthroughs of this game, and I've seen someone go for Sari, and then I've seen someone go for Yuri, which is the girl in the purple, and then I've seen someone go for this little shrimp, which I forgot her name. But I don't know if it's possible to actually go for Monica. I don't know if you can or not. So I really want to go for Yuri, because Yuri's always been the girl of the dreams here, the dream team, here, because Mommy Milker's there. But I'm really, 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 really want to see if you can woo Monica, which is the main, is the president of this club. But I don't think you can, because I think in certain instances you have to pick 2 girls to do a task with, and I think none of the options, I don't think you can pick Monica. I have no idea if you can or not. Correct me if I'm wrong, Dom, or anybody that knows in my chat, if chat knows if you can or not. I don't remember, but I really would love to see what it's like to woo Monica. So I don't think you have to choose specifically just yet, but I know it's coming up very soon. So let me stop talking. Well, let me start reading more and stop talking about what I'm planning to do and just show you, right? You know, so. Okay. We're not going to leave Sayuri, even though she's super annoying and super out there. Again, this is 18 plus, please, and be warned that there's very scary stuff in here. So on with the show. By the way, you guys can see the words pretty good, right? I don't have to do this, right? Okay, I'm gonna just do that just for this, and then do that so you guys can see the words a little bit better. I don't think you can woo Monica, but there's a special ending if you only show interest in her. Really? Or not? Oh, but there is a special ending. Okay, so what my chat was saying was that for YouTube is they were saying that might be a secret ending, a different ending if you do Monica. I just seen a playthrough with them wooing Yuri, so I kind of know what's gonna happen already with Yuri. I've never wooed. I don't know if you can woo Sayuri either. Can you? Can you woo Sayuri? Sayori? Jeez, I'm gonna mess up their names so much. I hope everyone knows that on YouTube and on this channel. I'm gonna mispronounce like every other word. All the words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredible girls. What are you looking at? Huh? Girl 2 says. If you want to say something, then say it. Sorry? Nasuki. Oh yeah, that's her name, Nasuki. Could someone look up for me while could someone Google if you can actually woo Monica or Sayuri? Nasuki. I like how all their names start with a like almost sound exactly alike. This girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Nasuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year, cause she be petite. She's also the one who made the cupcakes, according to Sayuri. You can just ignore her when she gets in that mood. Sayuri says that quietly into my ear. Okay, you can just ignore her if she gets in that mood. Psh. And then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Nasuki, always full of energy. But a little bit. And this is Yuri, aka Mommy Milkers, the smartest in the club. The smartest and the biggest, as they say. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears to comparatively be more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayuri or Nasuki. Well, nice to meet you both. Even though I favorite one more than the other. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you, boner son. Oh my oh my god. Every single time I see Monica bend her back, I'm like, Monica, your back must be hurting. It must be hurting. You just be bending that back. Oh, it's just so hilarious. I just love it. I love it so much. So Monica smiles sweetly. Does she sweetly? We don't know each other well. Rarely talked, but we're in the same classes last year. Worry. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, back problems. Basically completely out of my league. Especially with them back problems, bro. Do not want to pay for lap surgery. So having her smile at me so generously feels a little... You too, Monica? Wets pants. Come sit down, boner son. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. God, I hate Natsuki. Natsuki can suck a dick. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Ooh, Monica or Yuri, sorry. I get these names mixed up already. Wait, okay, so sorry, real quick, YouTube. My chat is informing me of really good information. There's a quick ending if you delete Monica before starting a new game. Huh. So before I did all this, if I were to delete Monica, I could have... It was like a 2-second game? Is that what you're saying? Monica and Saori non-avoidable endings, so don't choose them. So it's not worth picking Monica or Saori? Sorry, spoilers for anybody who's watching this on YouTube or who's in my stream chats and never watched this before. But as I said before, there are many different endings that you can pick. I know which one I kind of want to go with already, but and I really want to do that one in chat. Yes. Oh, okay. I wonder how that is. I've never seen that ending if you delete Monica right as it starts. That's very interesting. I didn't know that. I never really looked into it because I didn't want to spoil it. But the girl has a few desks arranged to form a table. As Saori mentioned, it's been winded so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Saori. So technically you can only do Yuri. I mean, I guess you can pick any of them, right? But it's more likely you should do Natsuki or Yuri, right? Yuri's ending is also unavoidable. Well, I know. So YouTube or Twitch, if you don't want to hear nothing if you get all the cutscenes for all the girls in one game, but I'm not sure how you can do that since you're only given so many options in one game. Yeah, so I've heard of that one where you can get all the cutscenes, and yeah, so I've heard you can get all the cutscenes, but I never understood that because I'm like, how on earth do you do that? It's hard to because a lot of times they do make you pick one or the other, so it's kind of hard to like necessarily like pick like get all three cutscenes and stuff. But so I know that it's inevitable to not do any, like to not get a lot of the ending or a lot of the cutscenes and stuff. But what I was kind of just asking in general is it worth going for Monica or is it worth going to Saori? Because I've never seen those playthroughs. I've seen other playthroughs with other people and stuff like that. So that's why I was kind of asking, is it worth doing Monica? Like, does it say anywhere where it's not worth it because it's like a really quick ending or something like that? Because I know I've seen people play like for 6 hours in this game, and I've seen people play like faster than that. So I don't know what endings are faster, or If you choose this person's faster or not. Okay. Thank for all the 3 endings you have to save and reload after each scene. Oh, okay. I see. That's a big thing too, is saving. Saving's a big thing, I know. I want to know how to, if it's worth, or if you can even do Monica or Saori. Like, if you can do them and it not be like a 5-minute game. Or if it is, or like what. Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Saori because she's, the old faithful. Natsuki proudly marches back onto the table, tray in hand. Okay! Are you ready? Ta-da! Woohoo! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little kitties. Little kitty cuts. The whiskers are drawn with white icing, and the little pieces of chocolates were used for making ears. So sure. So cute. So sure. See, you're already messing up, YouTube. Sue me. School systems failed me, I know. I had no idea where you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, just hurry and take one. Saori grabs one first, then Monica, and I follow. Stupid Monica. It's delicious. Saori takes her with her mouth full, talks with her mouth full, and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Sorry. I can't help but notice her sneaking a glance at my direction. Are you talking about normal ending? I mean, good ending? Is there such thing as good endings in this game? I don't think so. You know what I should have done? I should have checked the recording before I started recording. Like the test recording I did, but that's why I put the... I can't notice her sneaking a glance in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally take a bite. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she's made it for herself. This is really good, I guess. Thank you, Natsuki. Why, thank you. It's not like I haven't heard this. I haven't heard this somewhere before. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Boulder-san, you have! Okay, spoiler real quick. If you want to skip a minute or two, or if you want to just cover your ears on Twitch. God, so many bubbles. Saving the first poem, making all the poems specific to one girl, then making witness Saori suicide, where she saves and then deleted. Go back to the first poem, save the repeat. The process will progress with a different girl. I think so. Wait, what? Okay, so I have to read that one more time. Sorry. Saving the first poem, making all the poems specific to one girl, which I was going to try to do anyways. Then before witnessing Saori's suicide, where the saves are then deleted, go back to the first poem and save and repeat process with a different girl. So you're supposed to save your process before they kill themselves, and then you're supposed to go back and read their poem. Is that what I'm getting? To have all separate killings? Because I pretty much know when they're gonna happen already. That sounds like a lot of work. Sounds like a lot of hoopla. Someone with their white sedan, you left your lights on. Okay, made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, Saori said. She said, well, maybe, but not for you, you dummy. All right, all right. I give up on Asuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation because she is weird. She's a weirdo. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before settling down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? White said, don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. You know, I'm not some crackhead that cooks crack in here. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? No, because I'm a fucking degenerate and I don't read, okay? I guess. I mean, I've never tried that combination before. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Stupid Monica. That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and regarding reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I sip that tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So I wonder what would happen if I delete Monica right now. So what made you consider the literature club? I would do that right now just to test it, but I really don't want to have to read that all over again. I mean, I could just skip into the part where I come back to and stuff, but I kind of want to see what happens, but what should I do, chat? I like tea, but reading makes me my brain hurt. Reading makes me tired. Dude, it gets like really hot in here, and then it gets really cold in here, and it gets really hot in here, and it gets really cold in here. So don't mind my humongous AC that's super loud. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I should tell Monica. At least I was partially dragging her here by Saori. Jesus Christ. Brain aneurysm. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Saori seems really happy here, so, I mean, I guess I just wanted to see why she, who made you smile like that? That's okay. Don't be embarrassed, even though she just wants a... Well, we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You should probably be on board of a member for any of these major clubs. Like, why limit yourself? Weren't you a leader for the debate club last year? Like, what? WTH? Well, you know, I gotta crack my back. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and politicizing and how to prepare for events. I'd rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then fulfilling that dream. Monica, that really is a great leader. Let's all give her a round of applause for Monica. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that you aren't more people and there aren't more people in the club yet. Jesus, it must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are interested in putting all the effort into starting something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. R.I.P. literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festivals that are much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right. Everyone. Yeah. Yeah. Boner son. Okay. Well, do our best. You know it. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Me. Moi. I know we're playing, but I'm playing. Sims RIP. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these girls. Oh, she did. She did a lot of coding. Maybe that's why they're all so delightful by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with this level of enthusiasm about literature. Oh my god. So Boner son, what kind of things do you like to read? Or porno mags, form of literature? Is it like is that considered reading, guys? No? Is that a considered reading? Okay. Well, considering how much little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good answer for that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half jokingly. Natsuki suddenly perks up. I picture her just going like that. But it looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Stupid Natsuki, keep quiet, you little girl. Not much as a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking about seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? And your mommy milkers? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Let me just do this real quick. My favorites are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling me a good story such form world is equally impressive. Sorry, I'm spitting now because I'm slurring my words, as you can tell. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Real quick. I just want to see something real quick. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, because she likes you, dude, Boner son. Don't get that right. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the books and not people, in the world of books and not people. But you know, I like a lot of things, stories with deep philosophical elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you through for a loop? Jesus Christ. You need to speak at like a 5th grade level for me, please. Thank you. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. That's my girl. Horror all the way. And I read a horror book. I read a horror book once. I dispersely grasp something that I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that from you, Yuri. You know what? Shut up, Monica. No one likes you. Go back in your corner. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. Dude, she got balls. She got balls of steel, dude. But if a story makes me think or takes me into another world, then I really can't put it down. Surely horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. So does TikTok, but you know, that's why people are addicted to that, like me. I hate horror. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just, Natsuki eyes darts over to me in a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. Dude, is she doing some funny business there? It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud." And give it that back. Fine, fine. Stupid Monica. Your cupcakes. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just so cute as you are. Sorry. Behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why don't you care? Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer, are you yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing one to oneself, is what Shakespeare said. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki, help her feel confident even to share hers. Oh, timer, guys. Sorry. I guess it's the same for Yuri. It's the same for Yuri. I want to read everyone's poems. Well, we all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea for everyone. Huh? Natsuki and Yuri looks quizzed at Monica. Let's go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now we have a new member. I think it will help us get a little bit better, more comfortable with each other, and strengthen our bond as a club, guys. Isn't that right, Boner Son? Boner Son. Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. What's that? Now we're all back to our original topic of joining the club. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I've never said I was going to join your stupid fucking club, guys. I just want to bang. I just want to bang, dudes. All I do is want to bang, not read literature. Sorry, it may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls are staring back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought, Stupid Natsuki, you can go suck a carrot. Boner Son, you all. I'm defenseless against these girls, especially Yuri. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend more time every day with these beautiful, young, over 18 girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club, guys. One of the girls' eyes light up. Is it Monica? Yes, I'm so happy. Sorry wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. I just sold my soul in blood. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that with that, we can officially end today's meeting with a good note. Oh my god, here comes Monica's notes. Everyone remembers tonight's assignments. Write a poem that brings you to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Boner son, I look forward to seeing you and seeing how you express yourself. Let me break my back real quick. Yeah, you demon head. Jimmy Neutron looking motherfucker. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing and my hentai, huh? I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girl continues chit-chatting as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Boner son, since you're already here, do you want to walk home together? You already know, girl. That's right. Sari and I never walk home together anymore because she's a flake and she's a bad friend. She always stayed after school for clubs. Your narrating is amazing. Thanks. I'm trying real hard here. Sure, might as well. Yay! Hope I'm not too loud in your guys' ears because I see my mic audio just go whoa, whoa. With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. You know what I've never understood? Side note here, you guys. I've never understood all these 18 plus girls in this classroom and in the literature club all live by themselves. They have no parents whatsoever. What happened to the parents, guys? What happened to the parents? That's the real question. Not, this is the big problem here. Did everyone just kill their parents or something like that? Okay. They had to be born somehow. Do you just get killed once you turn like 19 or something? The world the whole way my mind wanders back and forth, back and forth, back and forth between the four girls because love triangle. Sari, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course stupid ass Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school and literature club with all these hot plus 18-year-olds next door to you? Perhaps I have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Yuri, coming your way? All right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and make sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh God. Here we go. This is the one thing I wasn't looking forward to when I went into this game because I know zero about poetry. So, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Sometime something good might happen with whoever likes the poem the most. So, this is where I'm going to mess up. I think personally, as my personality, I probably relate more to Sari or Natsuki, but I really want to go dark and like horror and like Blink-182 up in this bitch, and get Yuri and not Natsuki or Sari. So I really want the goth girl, big titty goth girl here. But I know I'm probably going to mess it up by one thing, and it's always going to be this. Because I don't know what words she's going to like, and I don't know what words she's not going to like. I'm not that smart. My IQ is like 0.2. So, what we're going to do is how this works, if you don't know, is, I don't know if you can see, but all three characters are right here. And how it works is that when you click one, obviously, it likes whoever is You favorite whoever. The pretty words are sorry. Yuri's is dark and her. Okay. Okay, that makes more sense. Thank you for dumbing it down for me, Dom, because you know I'm retarded. But so if for example, if in this game I do all dark words, Yuri's gonna really love me, but like Nasuki and Sari's really gonna hate me. Intelligent words and deep and meaningful. So what after Magitive? Um, um, uh, um, oh my god, I'm so bad at this! My poem's gonna be all over the place. I am fluent in dumb, so I am also retarded. Anyway, with the person who, with the white sedan, you left your lights on. It's so hilarious. Okay, Cage. I don't know what to pick. Disaster. Okay. Kawaii. Existence. I have to pick 20 of these. God damn. Oh my god, how is that depression? Fantasy. Shiny. Graveyard. Graveyard? How is hers extraordinary? Ooh, I thought I was gonna miss that one. Massacre. I'm so sorry I'm taking so long with this, guys. I'm so dumb. Sorry. Oh, I got the last one wrong. I'm so annoyed. Hi, Boner Son. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. That's like when you go into like a Twitch chat and you go, I'm your only viewer. How much do I have to tip to show? It's so bad. This stance is how every just chatting streamer in her hot tub looks like. Hey. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I can keep my word. By the way, how do I let's save. Save slot 3. So where do I go? Did I break my game? Hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. What I really like about this game is it shows you exactly what happens, like what you say and stuff. I love that. No one remind me not to push help. So how do you go? Okay, sorry guys. Sorry for the detour. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone is already hanging out. Oh, oh wait, hold on. Hello? Hello? Thanks for keeping your promise, Boner Son. Okay, I fixed. It was like glitch for a minute. So weird. I hope there isn't too much overwhelming for committing for you. Competition for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're committed to it. Oh, come on. He deserves. He doesn't just. He like he deserves any slack. Jesus Christ, am I dyslexic? I think I'm dyslexic, guys. Sorry, told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. And I don't know if you have planned to just come here and hang out or whatever. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. You're not the president, you stupid whore. Hold on. I have to change something, huh? Okay, sorry. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the classroom. Mama. SpongeBob reference from when they wombo wing. Wombo. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly deflected, Natsuki plops back into her desk. Don't worry, guys. Boner Son, I've always given it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning, bending me over. Oh. How dependable. Boy Scouts are always dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire. See, this is what I'm talking about. Where is your mother? Where? Dude, I'm having like way too much fun with this. I'm so sorry, YouTube and Twitch. I'm having way too much fun with this. God, I spilled. I spilled all over my stupid phone. Sorry. Okay. And after I cleaned my phone from spilling, and you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? My laughs are getting worse. You two are really good friends, aren't you? Don't be... Dude, you say she's just a friend, but she just is, I swear. I might be a little jealous. Don't be Yuri. You know, you're always going to be my goth, big titty goth girl. So, it's all fine, homie. It's all fine under the sun. How come you and Boner Son can become good friends, too? Sorry. As usual, Sayuri seems oblivious to the weird situations you put me into. Oh, Yuri, even... Oh, wait. Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayuri? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry, made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. what do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, buddy. Hey, pal. Hey, Patrick. Hey, do you want to go wombo this, wombo that? Hey, don't worry about it, okay? First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Anything from you, goth girl, if you give me like a bloody cross or something like that, you know. So anything nice gesture is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't. By the way, am I yelling into my mic? I feel like I'm yelling into my mic. I can turn myself down if that need be. Someone let me know. Please, someone let me know if I am or not. Would love to know. If I sound fine, then good, but I really want to know. Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. All right. Well, here's my virginity. Just kidding. All 18 plus girls. Just want to point that out. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention. It should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, read together. Discuss it if you wanted to. This is how is this girl accidentally being so fucking cute, you Nimrod. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading that much. Just ladies out there, if you want to woo a guy and you want to like knock him off his feet, all you have to do is buy him a book and be like, throw at him, be like, I bought you a book, now marry me. Now marry me. Yuri, thank you. I definitely will read this. Throws it in the trash. I'm thirsty. Take the book. Phew. Wow, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward from hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settling in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Booga booga booga. Sari and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner, as they should be. She's accidentally cute and 18. Yeah, just want to point that out. Just want to make that clear to everyone that she's over 18. Okay, just want to make that clear. I don't want anybody asking any questions around here. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is running around in the closet because she probably likes little girls. Not playing a narrative at all. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. How does it know that I like Yuri? One in the same, brother. One in the same. Wakanda forever, I guess. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of her cover of her book. It looks like the same book she let me. Hello? Hello? Did my mic just like drop off the face of the earth? It like looked like it like it looks like the same book she lent me. More than that, it seems to be on the first few pages. It creeps me out when the music changes. It like creeps me out. I don't know why. It just scares pajibas out of me. I don't know why. I just don't like it. It creeps me out. It's not a smooth transition between the songs. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this senselessly. I made her uncomfortable. Oh. We can still hear you and your 18-year-old. No, we can still hear you and your 18-year-old. That's fine. It's fine. Huh? If I was forced, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book that you gave me, right? I wanted to read some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious on how come you have 2 copies of the same book. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of the books. Sorry for my burp. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. She likes you, Dumbo. Well, I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What is it about anyways? Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Markov? Is that how you pronounce it? Please, someone, don't roast me in the comments. There is an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. All right. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about a girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister connected to her uncle that's twice removed, that had sex one time with this one person. But as soon as she does so, her life goes really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escape from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships in her life and starts to fall apart. That's a kind of dark. I need to stop screaming, by the way, because it is almost 2 a.m. and I'm sure my neighbors can hear me because they're right next to my window. So I need to stop yelling at you guys. So if I get a little bit more quiet, that's why. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it's going to be a nice story. So dark. So that dark churn came from nowhere. I'm like losing my voice because I'm trying to do high pitched voices for the girls. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, boner-san? Hold on, I can't read like this without a cup next to me. This is so. I understand how this feels now when you read for so long. I've been technically talking and reading for about an hour now, and it tongue ties you so much. Like when you read in your head or whatever, you know, it's fine because you're like whatever. But when you actually read for someone, it's like, oh my God, Jesus Christ. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Uh, it's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you and look at life at a strange new perspective. When when horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to, but evil, but because they have grown into their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they are made out to be the knave one and letting their one-sided morals interfere with their villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize because you know you're a big titty goth girl who needs to not say sorry to anybody in the world. Exactly, chap. Exactly. It's it's like you're reciting a play, except it's filled with beautiful 18-year-old girls. Yeah, 18-year-old girls, guys. 18. Okay. If I say 18 enough, my ads for YouTube will be nothing but 18 and over ads. So 18-year-old, 18-year-olds. I haven't lost interest in anything. Well, I guess it's all right then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. If you're gonna tell me you have back problems, girl, I already know. I could tell. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I get really wet. I'm joking. I kind of forgot to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about your reading, and I like for you to be passionate in me. The least I can do is listen because I'm a good listener, and that's what every girl wants, is a good listener, right? It's a literature club after all. I'm like losing my voice. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Just let me in. Just let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped into the seat next to Yuri. Yeah. Are you sure? Are you sure, baby? You seem a little. Can't pronounce words right now. I'm sorry. It's just not that I don't want you to. It's just that sometimes I'm not very used to it. That's it. Reading in company with someone. Reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or something. All right. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about the reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. Oh my god. It's not participodactyl. Jesus Christ. Particularly bad thing. I'm like burping so much, I just don't want to burp really loud on cam. No, I don't want boys to listen to me. I just want to go to Dave and Buster's. What? 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 Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is something comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye, and I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over, and it looks like she's reading from her book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really don't need to apologize because you're my boo already. I do. I really don't mean to. Sorry. I mean, here's this. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a bit, our shoulders are almost touching. If it almost feels like my arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here, Big Daddy. Yes, we're in. All right, gonna get in. We're gonna get in. Yuri takes her left arm and holds it on the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do something with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But I'm holding it like this. We're huddled even closer together. We're huddling even closer together. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? By the way, please click a thumb up if you're still here after an hour watching this and you hear all my voices. Please click a thumbs up and a subscribe or a follow button or a sub, because I'm trying to do all the voices here. To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted by your big bosoms. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. And I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? Because you're a dumbass, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer because you're fucking dumb, but you're hot, dude. So I just want to... It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me and my mommy milkers. Yeah? Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I assume that she finishes the pages before me, so I turn it by my own volume. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like intimate exchange. It's an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri.
It's over 9,000.
Jesus Christ, you scared me. Oh my God, you scared me. It was so loud in my ear. Oh. You scared me. Thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Oh my God, I don't know why I got so scared. Oh, okay. Did you guys see that reaction? This might be silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you, Yuri. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, not like you, but also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of remnants of some of your mannerisms. I see. Oh, Yuri, you had to walk away from me, right? Yuri, you're a doll, Yuri, and I love your mannerisms and your mannerisms. But girl, you need to make the first move because my character's obviously a little girl that can't make a move anywhere. So you need to make a move sometime soon, Yuri. I hope you know that. Okay. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Boner-san, that's probably a terrible thing you have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, what? I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. I just said that you're freaking hot, Yuri. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I'm more meant that you're kind of cute. It's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Stupid Monica was butting in. I think it's time that we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thoughts. Is that all right, Yuri? You kind of look down. I'm sorry if it hasn't been if you haven't been looking forward to this. No, it's, I just wanted to, give him a gluck in the back of the classroom, and you interrupted me, so it's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. All right, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Oh, or would you prefer if I only read it with you? I'm gonna log off now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop playing in a few minutes because it is 2 already, and my mouth is so tired from reading for about an hour and a half already, which is really sad if you really think about it. But I guess I don't have too much of a preference either. I was just gonna finish this day, and then save. In that case, I would read a little bit more tonight. It'll be fun to read after it picks up a bit, That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own time. All right? I stand up. I make a mental note where I left off in the book, and I slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I can't really find much inspiration since I'd never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is the one wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can really see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching it into their bags. I do the same myself. God, I'm really losing my mind right now reading all this. Hope you all know that. You don't realize how much it takes out of you, and it's hard when you read out loud for a long period of time. Your mouth and your tongue gets like tongue tied over every word. We're obviously gonna share it with Yuri because Yuri's our girl, our big titty goth girl. So Yuri seems the most excited experience, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten up. Exceptional. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri's first covers her mouth, then she ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. No, Yuri, no one can hate you with you big mommy milkers. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting nervous so for? Yuri takes a break. I'm like literally almost losing my voice because I'm like fluctuating so much in my voice. I'm gonna log off. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imaginary and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you, Yuri, because you're goth. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down for more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason why I was able to tell. It's just that there are more specific writing habits that are typically of new writers. Wow, Yuri, thanks. And having thought of that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressionness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if demeanor totally changes. Jesus Christ, I'm dying slowly inside. Her stammers is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you could be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go on into writing even the simplest of poems. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, but biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing for herself or to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read my poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's rare opportunity for her. Jesus Christ, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh my god. The tenderness of my hair illuminates beneath the amber glow. Okay, I'm not gonna really read these because some of them are really long, but I will leave this up for you guys if you guys want to read it for a minute. You can pause it or whatever on YouTube or... I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Because I'm stupid, Yuri. Don't you know this already? Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty, just like you. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Yeah, because I'm stupid. I know, girl. You don't gotta tell me twice. Something easy to discuss, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Huh? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Boner son. Really? I must have totally missed that point. Well, I suppose you didn't only glance at it after all, but remember that poems are often expressed in their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their own work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps it's the subject of the poem that's only being symbolized compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place in her comfort and able to let go of the past, and is soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting in that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was more impressive too. So, nah, girl. Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You know, learn a thing or two. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep my best for you, Boner son. Me too. Okay, guys. Oh my God, my head is like hurting from reading so much. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Okay, we are gonna do Saori because that's her friend. That's her BFF. This is a good poem, Boner son. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I kind of a guy who would be writing poems on their spare time? But I don't know. She has no idea. I guess you're right. But that's why I'm impressed. To be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't take this seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. Just reminds me of how you are really a part of the club now. Not mentioning the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club. And well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't seem like I'll break my promise. See? It's just like I said before, Boner son. Deep down, you're not selfish at all. You know that trying new things like this for other people, that's something that's only really good people do. Thank you, Saori. I'm not sure if Saori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason why I joined, knowing how much it means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? With orgies. That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that. Yay! Now you have to read my poem, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, see about that. Again, you guys can read this. I really pretty much read them before and kind of know what's going on with them and stuff like that. So I'll leave it there for a minute while you guys can pause it or whatever. Saori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a bit to say yes to or no to the question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least it makes me feel a little bit better about yourself. Don't be so mean, boner son. I still tried my best. Yeah, I guess. I didn't mean to say that. It was just a bad poem. It came out nicer, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. I guess there's no point of arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. Yeah. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? But next time I won't forget. And I'm going to write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. God. Let's do Natsuki, because she's going to be a pain in the butt. Yes? Boner-san, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh? What do you expect? Do you believe me actually put an effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer, dude. Shut the up. Maybe it's just not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? You're still proud of your first poem you ever wrote, and I'd like to read it. Painful to think about it, right? Fine. Well, I'm sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to impress. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I better share you mine. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Y'all can read this stupid little thing. It wouldn't click. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all blah blah and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But it isn't the point of the poems to people to express themselves. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. I like this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that you put more weight on the wordplay. Like I set a further rhythm at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what I means. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad that you learned something. Did you expect that from the youngest one here? Did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her for her last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is. Everyone's over 18, guys. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Oh my god, holy crap. Jesus, finally. Monica, jeez, I hate Monica. Hi, boner son. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. I'm glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have a suggestion for the club, like new activities or new things we can do better, I'm always listening. But don't be afraid to bring up stuff, okay? All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up, but I was much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share our poems with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, bonus son. We're all a little embarrassed today, but it's sort of a barrier. We'll all learn to get past it soon. But that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, boner son. I was going in my head while I was reading it. Well, it's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for someone so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not fair. Well, I guess it worked anyways. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, don't you? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe her happiness. You know what I'm saying? Yuri likes what readers are left to derive their own meaning of it. It's very challenging to write it like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel or letting them deeply analyze all the oh, Jesus Christ, I'm tired of reading. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I've never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near that level yet. Don't worry so much about it. You do your own thing. You do your own thing, boy. Just keep exploring and learning and trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find what kind of styles that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards your own kinds of styles, but I always find out that what suits you the most is you don't focus on yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything, do you? Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, I see. Well, let's read it then. Ow. So, what did you think? It's very free-form, and that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, it's kind of a style that's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When you performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of empathy recently. Foreshadowing. It's been influencing my poems. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets a little fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up afterwards. Another way to think about it is this: if you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening. Phew! Okay. We are going to end there. I know my reading was kind of going off the edge a little bit because I got exhausted reading for an hour and 45 minutes and talking for nonstop for an hour and 45 minutes. But we are going to end things here. I will be playing... Yeah, I know. Sorry, I didn't even try. But I will be ending my stream and I will be ending this video. I will be posting more videos of this and stuff like that, and we'll be streaming more. So if you're on YouTube, go to my Twitch. That's in the bio. And then if you're on Twitch, go to my YouTube in the bio. And we should be Gucci after that. So I hope everyone has a good night. I hope you enjoyed if you lasted this long, an hour and 45. But, yeah. So have a good day, guys.